In this demonstration, we're going to have a look at the team section. So the first thing to do to find the teams is up in the top corner. It currently says show items from individuals. I want you to hit the down arrow and select teams. And we've got a few teams in here, and what you'll see from, I'll just expand that a little bit, what you'll see from the descriptions is that they're not all the kinds of things that we would consider a team. So there's the obvious things such as the Silver Ferns and the hockey men's team and the football Ferns, but there's also subgroups within there such as the Yachting New Zealand Auckland Training Group or the Men's Four from rowing. So to be able to set up a collection of athletes into a team allows you to do some things which can be quite useful because they will have shared goals. There may be some training session data that you would like to collect and attach to the entire group, and so on. So what I will do is I'll select the hockey men's team as an example, and we will look through some of the tabs that are in this team section to explain them. I am just going to increase the size of the screen a little bit here. So what we've got here is 6 tabs currently. The first one allows you to have the ability to add in and include new people to the team. At the moment there are approximately 15 or 16 players in this team. The second section is a management tab, and what is important about this tab is that it is this inclusion that allows someone to see the details of a team. So at the moment we've got the classic sort of touring team group, which is a coach, a manager, a doctor, an assistant coach, etc. But what we will also need to do is add people such as the S&C coach or the nutritionist to this group. Like so. If your name is included in this management tab, then you have access to the various other sections of the team's grid. Under the targets and goals section, what a coach or performance planner can do is add a goal which is relevant to the team, such as qualifying for the Olympics, winning a major tournament, etc. I will just quickly put in a goal here, Olympic medal 2012, for example's sake. So much like for an individual, you can add performance targets and also process goals, such as getting a high number of shots on goal or having athletes all be at a certain level of fitness and so on. So just like for an individual, you can add those 2 layers of goals. The Sessions tab has got some relevance for coaches and perhaps support staff who want to record the attendance of athletes at a session. At the moment there's nothing in here, but if I add a session, what we'll find is a little wizard pops up and it's got a tab with all the members of the team. And what I can do is just provide some details around a session that I may have run. For example, it was a conditioning session, and I can go through each person and say, yes, these people attended, this one did not attend, this one did not attend, this one did not attend, but the session was not applicable to him because he was injured anyway. So what we're trying to document is basically attendance at sessions, and that will allow us to do some stats later on. Other interesting aspects of this Teams tab is a section on results. This may be useful for service providers to be aware of things that are going on. So for example, if a team's been away at a tournament, someone may wish to come in and add some details around results, times, distances, for example, and that will just keep everyone up to speed with what's going on. So as you can see here, regardless of the sport, there's the ability to add in a result. So if your sport was weightlifting, you could put a weight in there, perhaps a distance if you're a shot put thrower, and so on and so on. So the team section has some quite good functionality in that it allows you to add in team goals and processes, select team members, record attendance at sessions or workshops or things such as that, include some security by having a requirement that a person needs to be in the management team to be able to see that information, and also to put some notes in there and some documents around something that may have happened. So if I add a note here, it may simply be with regard to an Olympic preparation meeting that was held. It may be that I wish to add a document to that. I'll just minimize the screen and I will add in a document just as an example. It allows me to attach it to the entire team or to certain team members. I'm going to put all team members. Okay. And I'll go back to my full screen. And so what I've done is go through the team section, look at some of the different tabs, write some notes, attach a document, record a team session, put some goals and processes in there, and then when I want to work on an individual's file, I can import some of that information much more quickly.